A multi-tiered system of supports, MTSS, is a collaborative evidence-based approach to differentiating and personalizing instruction and intervention across academic, social-emotional learning, and behavior areas for all students, so that every student can achieve academic and life success. MTSS is designed to provide an equitable educational experience for all through tiered levels of supports. In this pyramid, the level of support and intervention provided to a student can be visualized into 3 levels. The base of the pyramid is the Tier 1 level, also known as the core instructional level. Students receive additional targeted support at Tier 2 and Tier 3, depending on the intensity of intervention needed to help a student reach grade level expectations. Historically, the MTSS pyramid has been looked at through the 80-15-5 standard. In this standard, we look at the percentage of students demonstrating success within each tier of the pyramid. With a strong core instructional practice, 80% of students will meet or exceed grade level expectations. Approximately 5 to 15% of students will need supplemental instruction at the Tier 2 level, and 1 to 5% of students require intensive intervention at the Tier 3 level, all to reach grade level expectations. However, an issue arises when we begin to think about MTSS through this older visual. The first issue we note is the practice of only providing support for students at their targeted tier level. Looking at this flat and unidimensional model, it appears as if students are given a placement, such as mistakenly thinking of students as only receiving Tier 2 or Tier 3 support, instead of seeing the pyramid as a layered continuum. Each tier appears isolated and siloed, which differs dramatically to how we approach MTSS. The second issue arises with placing 80% next to Tier 1. Do only 80% of our students receive support at the core instructional level? That doesn't seem right, especially given that MTSS is an equity-based practice, meaning all students are provided access and supported in reaching grade level standards. How can that occur if only 80% of students receive support at the base level? It doesn't. Tier 1 support is to be provided for 100% of our students. In a true MTSS framework, our core instruction is one of our strongest and most impactful levels of support. At this level, all students receive support so that our core instruction is accessible to all learners. We accomplish this by ensuring that we utilize a standards-based curriculum grounded in the science of learning, analyze assessment data to target instruction to our students' needs, teach skills through systemic and explicit instruction, provide differentiated instruction through the use of evidence-based learning supports, flexible grouping, delivery style, and engagement strategies, and implement a positive behavior management system. All students are supported from the start. While we can still measure the efficacy of our core instruction and MTSS practice through the 80-15-5 standard, we are not isolating the support provided to students. Instead, we are building upon the support, starting at our foundational core level. So let's update things a bit to reflect that change. That's better and a bit more clearer. 100% of our students receive support at the Tier 1 level. This is equity. This is MTSS. To learn more about MTSS, check out Branching Minds resource page.